a star that he deserves his own microphone. So, Kev, would you like to say hi? Now, Kevin, have you been out the back watching the show? Yeah, good. Today we've been talking about adaptations. We've already seen some pretty amazing adaptations in our birds, but there is one adaptation that all birds have got, and it's really important for most of them. If you haven't guessed what that is, Kevin's going to show you. Kev, what's the most important adaptation? Wings. They obviously need their wings to fly around, don't they? That's pretty important. And we just saw Millie, the barking owl, and we talked about owls being able to turn their heads in an arc of 270 degrees. That is a really long way around, much further than you and I can. But Kevin, being the star, he's going to give it a go. Kev, how far around can you see? 360, not too bad. Hopefully you realise he does cheat when he does it. He turns his feet as well as his head, but that's right, we'll let him get away with it. Now, when we talk about birds of prey, we often talk about raptors, and raptors are the birds of prey that use their feet to catch and kill their prey. Now, Kevin here is obviously not a bird of prey. He's one of our parrots, so he doesn't use his feet to catch his food. He uses that big long beak to dig it out of the ground, but he's got his own pretty fancy footwork. Kevin here can show me his right foot and his left foot. Tough crowd, Kev, tough crowd. I actually am pretty impressed by that. Kevin and I, we know people that don't even know their left from their right, so I reckon he's doing pretty well. In fact, if he keeps that behaviour up, he's going to be dancing soon. Good job, Kev, well done. Now, when people come and see the Spirits of the Sky show, they often think it's the birds of prey that are the scary ones, and no one's ever really scared of the parrots. Is anyone scared of Kevin? No one.
Are you scared of Kevin?
You should be. He's the scariest bird we've got. Look at that big long beak. That's pretty scary. In fact, Kevin here, he's about as scary as a tiger. You all scared now? Do you see his claws? That's all right, you don't have to be scared. He's only pretending. In fact, sometimes I think he's just having a little bit of a laugh. Now, hopefully you all agree with me today. The birds we've seen so far have all been pretty cool, haven't they? Yeah? But all birds are cool, aren't they, Kev? Yeah, that's right. So we need to look after all those birds out there in the wild, not just the ones we've seen here today. Now, because Kevin does think he's the star of the show, he'd like you all to wave and say goodbye. Can you wave and say goodbye to Kev for me, please? Oh, Kevin, that's a little bit rude. Are you going to say goodbye? Good boy. He also expects the loudest round of applause. Big clap for Kev today. That's your cue, mate. Well done.